Tonight we're making my family's famous cinnamon rolls. They're gonna blow your mind. There's 2 secret ingredients that you have to follow along to catch them both. They make these cinnamon rolls taste better than the bakery, better than Cinnabon, and it's right out of your own kitchen. So stay tuned, follow along, hit that like, subscribe, and have the most amazing cinnamon rolls of your life. You want to get all the nice, fluffy, hot baked potato out. 1 cup of mashed potatoes, which is 1 big russet. Fresh. And like I said, all you have to do is microwave a russet potato for 12 minutes with poke toys, and it's delicious. And cut. All right, so now we're just going to be heating 1 cup of milk, 1/3 cup of sugar, 1 cup of mashed potatoes over medium heat. And you're just going to mix this all together until the milk reaches 120 degrees. And you don't want it to be scalding because it's going to be mixed in with active yeast and eggs when we mix it, and we don't want it to be hot, so just medium heat. It's about 5 minutes, and just stir it, and it's just a warm 120 degrees. All right, now we're ready to mix the hot ingredients, the 120 degree milk and potato mixture with the eggs and the flour. It's 2 eggs, room temperature, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 180 grams of flour with the rapid rise yeast or just instant yeast, like this. And I want to really stress this point. On your KitchenAid, I really want to stress that before you mix, be sure to take off the whisk and put on the dough hook. Now, this might seem silly because how is this gonna mix? But trust me, it works, okay? Make sure that that is down, and we're gonna go ahead and first pour in the hot ingredients on low. Pour it in nice and slow. Sure you get yourself a nice spatula, and you're gonna go ahead and pour in the eggs. And then just 180 grams of flour with the 1 packet of yeast. And you're gonna have that going for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to be pouring in the rest of the flour, so 390 grams. Till it just comes separated from the side of the bowl. This is why you added the dough hook. Didn't seem like you needed it at the beginning, but you did. Messy business making cinnamon rolls, that's for sure. Now for the second secret ingredient, friends. About 20 grams of nice, bubbly sourdough starter. Oh yeah, that is gonna be delicious. If you didn't watch this tutorial, you would have missed it. All right, it's just now separating from the sides so that we're going to turn it out on a floured surface. All right, we're gonna turn this dough out on a nice floured surface. We're using our nice little flour duster here. Again, very useful in the kitchen. All right, let's get this nice dough out. It should be warm, very sticky. Take it off the paper. See, it comes clean off. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Got another good tool. This plastic bench scraper. Comes right out into a nice mound. Beautiful. Let me just turn it out just a little bit. A nice ball. Just a couple minutes. So I'm just kneading this dough 3 to 5 minutes. Gets nice, smooth and elastic. Just a lightly floured surface. This wooden cutting board has been a lifesaver in this kitchen. This is what I make all my baked goods on: pie crust, sourdough, cinnamon rolls, dinner rolls. Don't need a lot of space. Easy to clean, easy to store. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to place it after it's just a nice bowl. I don't want it to tear. I don't want it to have too much flour in it. And I'm just going to place it in this lightly greased bowl. And I'm just going to let it rise for an hour. And then we'll finish up our cinnamon rolls, and they're going to be sitting in the fridge overnight, and they're going to be ready for Christmas morning. I encourage you to do this for New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's an easy breakfast, and it's a family favorite. What I'm going to do while I'm waiting for the dough to rise is prep the pan. I use this USA pan that my mother gave me. Some sort of stainless steel that has these ridges, and it is a godsend. And I generous butter all around the crevices and all these ridges, so the cinnamon rolls don't stick. And then I flour it. And that's how it should look. And this will ensure that the cinnamon rolls don't stick. All right, we are back to making the cream cheese frosting. Well, we have about half an hour still of the dough rising. If you guys can see how it's looking, there's a nice condensation layer on the saran wrap, so you know it's working, it's active. Yeast and dough, sourdough starter are all making this rise beautifully. So we'll be rolling that out in about 45 minutes. But in the meantime, we have half a cup of butter, 3 ounces of cream cheese. Now you can use the brick cream cheese. I use what's in the container from Costco because I'm not going to make 2 trips to the store, and I found it works out really well. So we're going to beat that. Make sure your butter is soft, room temperature. It's going to make a nice creamy frosting. And I'll just have this in the fridge all night while we wait for the rolls to rise. And we're gonna have cream cheese frosting over our cinnamon rolls. It's gonna be delicious. I'm excited that I don't really have to worry about breakfast on Christmas morning. It's just so easy. I just take them out of the fridge, let them sit for about 10 minutes while the oven preheats, pop them in there. It's only 35 minutes, 45 minutes at 375. You got delicious cinnamon rolls. right, as you can see, I've replaced the hook with the mixer attachment. And here I have 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. I'm gonna put in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Eyeball it. I love vanilla. Love it. Love it. And about a teaspoon of salt. Not a lot. Cut the sweetness a little. Now, I always make a mistake about getting powdered sugar all over me, as you can see. But that's fun. It's fun to get a little dirty while you bake.
Oh, another COVID-19? Should we go get another? We'll start melting into the perfect bird. All these vaccines.
I especially like a lot of cream cheese in my cream cheese frosting. I like it sour.
Bottom of Berkeley's successful vacancy tax. Owners of vacant homes would pay.
Well, the frosting's done. Actually, put that in the fridge for tomorrow.
There it is, yeah. So yeah, I came up here. It's very hard for me to
Oh,
get
that's
away on
delicious.
Christmas,
Great.
but
Thank
I
you.
was able to get away for just a couple days. There's a little bit of snow. We have the most at Kirkwood, so we're open top to bottom.
All right, now we're ready. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, that has risen. It's ready to be punched down. Ready for this? Oh, love that sound. All right. Turn it out. Lightly floured surface, like so. You really don't even need barely need to use a rolling pin. half a cup, a little over a third cup of butter. This is good. Then spread out your cinnamon and sugar. You can always use more if you like more. Then you just roll this horizontal, long ways. Handy dandy bench scrapers come in. So stinking handy. If you don't have a bench scraper, get a bench scraper. Just continuing to roll this lengthwise, keeping all my good cinnamon sugar tight. Kind of pushing it back together. Nice long roll. And would you look at that? Oh, foolproof family famous cinnamon rolls. And then get your nice piece of floss. And there's one I put the ends in the middle because they'll be the smallest. And once you get in these middle, look at that. Beautiful cinnamon rolls that are just gonna rise up. Nice, big, full cinnamon rolls tomorrow. So delicious, so easy. Tastes like the bakery. You don't have to do any more, baby. And these are just gonna go right in the fridge overnight. A little bit of saran wrap on them. We'll see you in the morning for Christmas. All right, we're getting the cinnamon rolls out of the oven, refrigerator. Look at those beautiful cinnamon rolls. They've risen so beautifully. Put them right in the oven. 375 for 30 minutes. And then we'll be beautiful cinnamon rolls. Can't wait. Do you smell the butter crackling? Those are beautiful. All right, the timer's gone off. We're taking these delicious cinnamon rolls out, and they're going to be about 10 minutes on a cool wire rack, and then we'll icing them. Fresh, homemade Christmas cinnamon rolls. Big, fresh Christmas morning. Are you ready to taste the cinnamon rolls you've been waiting 24 hours for?
I am.
Ooh, look at how delicious that is.
This looks delicious.
Oh, so good.
Wow, that's really good.
So chewy.
Must be the secret ingredient.
Two secret ingredients. Lolly, you ready to have some cinnamon roll?
Wow.
These are gonna be gone before we know it. All right, guys, Merry Christmas. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out for more